This equipment, it's not set up to do a proper analysis of our sample. This Terrormorph being here, of all places, it doesn't make sense. Humanity's spread plenty of creatures in our travels across the stars. Pets, livestock, pests. But Terrormorphs, they're different. To our knowledge, no one's ever spread them intentionally. Yet somehow, they follow us. So when humans settle a world, 70 to 100 years later, Terrormorphs tend to just appear. No one knows how or why. Dangerous, but at least predictable. Tau Ceti, though, it's too young to have a native population. It's only been colonized 20 years? But then the other option, that someone captured one of the deadliest predators in the galaxy just to wipe out some settlers minding their own business? That seems awfully implausible. Which means we're either looking at a truly strange murder or a faster type of Terrormorph growth, the results of which could be catastrophic. Terrormorph outbreaks have taken down far bigger colonies than this one.
Terrormorphs have taken down other colonies?
They have. They even took down an entire city once. A place called Londinian had to be quarantined due to a massive outbreak during the Colony War. It's the only known loss of that scale, but it's the reason why any change in our relationship with these creatures needs to be taken very seriously.
We're gonna do this quest differently this time, too. I'm sure there's a rational explanation.
There is. There has to be. We just have to find it. Time was, I had access to one of the best repositories of Terrormorph research in the galaxy. Seems a natural place to start looking, if I can figure how to access it. But we also need to get this sample properly analyzed, get confirmation on just how concerned we should be. Luckily, I think I know just the person to help with the sample. What would you say to delivering this to him for me? Yeah, I'd do it myself, but I need to call in some favors. See if I can't get access to that Terrormorph data.
Time to recruit a Terrormorph?
Plus, maybe just pop by a hospital for a little bit.
Smart.
Clear it with your commander first if you have to.
Hey, Relevant.
You can even show them this. My gene tag. Tell them Hadrian Sanan is worried there could be more attacks on the horizon. They should recognize the name.
Why would my commander know who you are?
I was. Long time ago. Family tradition. But I know some of the folks from my old unit moved into the Vanguard. A couple even owe me favors. If I'm lucky, your commander is one of them.
I'll make sure my commander agrees.
Oh, you don't understand what a weight off my shoulders that is. I need Dr. Percival Walker to put together a sample analysis for this thing. Full workup. He'll know what that means. I'm not sure exactly where to find him, but last I heard he was contracting with the Trade Authority on Mars. There's a place called the Sixth Circle in Sidonia.
Cool.
A bar run by some old friends. I'll meet you and Percival there. And here, it's not exactly a bounty, but you certainly deserve them. Should cover the cost of fuel to Mars, at least. Now please, go check in with your commander. We need to know what we're dealing with.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. By the way, chat, I do very much appreciate if you are one of the people that joined us when we did this quest in our last run. Please don't spoil it in chat. I'm not going to be doing any of that myself. And I ask that you kind of keep it to yourself as well. A lot of people are going to be seeing it for the first time in this run. So, you know, we're going to be doing all the pertinent dialogue options, letting them all play out, and letting people take that journey for the first time because it's a fun one. So I appreciate it. Thank you, friendos. Okay, fast travel with the ship.
Good Good to be back in our own ship.
Hey, Huge Crit.
Lifting off now.
Do I plan to make different choices? I do. Yep, I'm gonna make different choices from the first time I did it.
Stay in orbit or jump. Your call.
Sarah hitting us with the obvious. Yes, this time we're going to take the romance option with the Terrormorph. I think we should explore that a bit more this time.
Something bothering you, Andreja? Yes, actually. I am surprised you noticed. You have quite the talent for reading people's current mood from afar. Comes with the territory, I suppose. Care to share your troubles? I am concerned with how the rest of Constellation perceives my presence, regardless of how I present myself. I feel as though they're looking at me with disdain, rather than comradeship. Honestly, I think you're being a bit paranoid. Everyone I've spoken to has nothing but complimentary things to say about you. If that is truly the case.
Okay. I think that's all the gas giants. Yep. Let's go.
Why do I often find myself?
All right, do we go to Mars next, or do we go to yeah, return to Commander Tella. Are you the kind of person who will try a meal at a new restaurant and then only order that meal whenever you go back? Yes. Well, sometimes. I tend to revolve around like certain ingredients. Yeah. The tried and trusted, tried and true. But no, I very much am like, I will, you know, if I'm going to Jersey Mike's, which I probably am today, I'm gonna get like a chicken Philly or a steak Philly or a club sub, and like that's it. Maybe a chicken bacon ranch on a Blue Moon, if I'm feeling frisky. But you know, like, I tend to go to a restaurant, order something, and if it's good, see, here's the way I see it. If I'm gonna pay money for food, and I can only get one food in like for a lunch, in my mind, it's much safer to get something I know I'm gonna like. And I'm also kind of a picky eater, so the idea of getting something for lunch I might not like, it's kind of like it's risky, man. It's a risk. And generally I'm hungry and I just want to eat something. So
look who's back. All set with
you know,
that
it's that kind of
probationary
thing.
mission? We can do your debrief and formally welcome you into the Vanguard whenever you're ready.
I need your permission to deliver a Terrormorph tissue sample to Mars.
A terror? What? How did you
A
walk
terror.
in with the Terrormorph tissue sample running comms repairs? What happened to the settlers?
They're all dead. Can you take things a bit slower and listen to the companions talk to each other, maybe? That exact conversation that Sarah and Andreja were having took place already earlier this playthrough when we found her the first time in the mines, which is the only reason I skipped it. Yep, like they literally say the same thing. Things didn't go as advertised. Only one alive was a researcher who gave me a sample and a gene tag.
A gene tag? Let me see that. Sanan. I know that name. Let me check the database. Huh. A lot of this data's been classified. Here we go. Service record. Wow. That's a lot of commendations.
What's
Seems
Jersey
like you
Mike's?
serve
Oh,
with
it's a
distinction
really
as
good sub shop.
co-head of a UC Xenoweapons division. Faced tribunal at the end of the Colony War. And was dismissed from duty. Guess that's why I'd heard the name before. If she's former Xeno warfare, though, well, we can at least be sure she knows her aliens.
Xeno warfare doesn't sound good. What the heck is Xeno warfare?
In the run-up to the Colony War, The UC started a program
Hey,
with a
Sarf.
singular goal. Find the deadliest, most terrifying aliens in the galaxy and have them fight on the side of the UC. Never saw any of the deployments myself, but the program was clearly enough of a success that when the war came to an end 20 years ago, both sides agreed to have the practice banned. At which point, I presume, this tribunal decided to cut Sinan loose.
So this might actually be an urgent mission then.
Certainly seems that way. Did your survivor, Hadrian, she mention why she thinks this sample's so special?
She's not sure what it means. She wants a Dr. Walker on Mars to analyze it, confirm it's a threat.
I see. This has been one of the more surprising debriefs I've ever been a part of. I did actually have another mission lined up for you, supporting UC system defense against the Crimson Fleet. But now I guess you have two options on how to proceed. Head to the UC Vigilance and help out SysDef, or deliver that sample. I'll make sure you've got the proper clearances for either path. Consider these your first official orders.
Damn.
And here, so everyone knows you're working with the Vanguard. Welcome to the Navy, Captain. Vanguard's also got some custom ship modifications. You'll be cleared for access to them next time you're down at the spaceport. Talk to ship services.
I wonder if there's any other
Now,
quests in the
if
game
there
like
wasn't
that.
anything else, I suggest you move out.
What about KFC? Flavorless. If I want fried chicken, I'll go to Bojangles. KFC got no flavor. It's not bad. I mean, it works in a pinch, but in my opinion, there's much better, tastier fried chicken. US KFC is different from international KFC. I've heard that. I've heard that before.
I would never dream of. Please do.
Oh, everyone's out of money. Already cashed them all out,
See
chat.
you around.
Is this game any good? Yeah, I love it. So far, it's been one of my favorite Bethesda games. Is it better than Fallout 4? In a lot of ways. Yep. In a lot of ways. I love how Cohh isn't even phased when an NPC doesn't turn around to talk to him. By the 100th time you've seen it, right? What about Taco Bell? I do not eat at Taco Bell. And I have turned down more than a couple Taco Bell sponsorships. And I'll just leave it at that.
Got anything you need to offload? Need some work done?
Let's see.
Sure, have at it.
What's wrong with Taco Bell? It's just, it's one of those situations where it's like, I feel the same way about Taco Bell as I do KFC. It's not
Sure,
terrible.
have at it.
It's just, I always want something else more, It's just, they're okay. If the Taco Bell's the only thing around and I'm hungry, I'll eat there, but I pretty much would want to go somewhere else more in all cases. So here's a 20. Yeah, these are so low, dude. I mean, we can get like 34s eventually. I think we need to wait until level 15 and try again. I don't like that they level lock ship parts. Oh, we can get the 1450 though. Yeah, we'll use this for a while. Oh, but I need a B reactor. I could get a B reactor, but it'd be a waste of money because it's a garbage B reactor. I think we can get like level 34 B reactors. So, but again, that's going to come with levels. Do we have any decent weapons yet? We don't have any of the B beams yet. Oh. This one's okay. It's okay. We could do this. Let's do this. This will make us a little more tenable here. No. Oh no, I'll still need the B reactor. But I mean, well, we could. It's gonna be just a total waste of credits, but I mean. Yeah, you know what? No, let's not do this. Let's wait until 15 and we'll see what our options are there. At least we'll get a little bit better. We're so close anyway. Let's just be patient.
Captain, greetings.
Mousy says he still doesn't know. Uh-oh. Consider building a ship after you do the UC questline for the discount. Oh, it's a great idea too. Yeah. That's a bit of a ways off, but maybe.
Are there other models that...
We could do the yeah, we could just kind of main this for a little bit. I got no problems with that. Save even more money.
Symphonia. I suspect the soul system would be abandoned otherwise.
How big of a discount does the UC questline give? I'm not sure, to be honest. Madricom may know. Oh, Mayosi, search for the same weapon but with Class A. There's one you can attack ships at 4,000 meter range. Really? That's cool. Do I have access to it at my level? Probably not, right?
They're surprisingly sneaky.
I'll never forget that you helped us finally catch that crazy bastard.
How'd the sensor work out?
We did, soon after you left the signal paint. Soon as it did, I sent word to my fellow tracker, and he made a move on our guy. And on top of that, we bagged another wanted criminal. Turns out our guy was using the launch pad as a rendezvous point to traffic illicit goods, including human organs and worse.
Ew.
We caught the buyer as well, thanks to you.
Hell yeah, dude.
Bye. Hope I never have to kill you.
Oh, she's so sweet. Yossi says it's accessible level 12, I think.
Do you imagine anyone
We'll have to check again when we go back there.
Yeah, hey, welcome. Cool. That's what...
I think this time we're definitely going to get commerce early. It's really going to help with the passive credit generation. Maybe I want to give that to a companion or something. Go ahead and get this off our ship while we're thinking about it. Beautiful. Great. Unfortunately, I don't think I have a skill point right now. What's the strangest thing you've seen come through here?
Yo! This dude came in once trying to sell this whack-looking fish or something. It was still alive. He had it in this big plastic bag full of water and everything. Size, too. I was trying to tell him I didn't know if we took in things like that, but then my boss came over and told me we absolutely did. And I had to process the sale and store the thing. Man, what a pain in the ass that was. Even weirder, someone came in and bought it like right away. The hell's that about, right?
I want to get the damn fish.
See you around.
What a long day.
Agreed. It's not even noon yet.
Invoices can be collected from
get the damn fish!
Oh. Not here for a delivery.
Thanks, Greg.
Are you?
Captain Cohh, Vanguard. I need Percival Walker's help investigating a troubling discovery.
Do you know? Well, I do wish I could help you, Captain, but Dr. Walker has been missing for some time. A shame, too. We had such high hopes for Percival. I brought him on myself to do medical and biological consulting around the city. Not the sort of work the Trade Authority traditionally does. But we thought it had the potential to become a whole new type of revenue stream for our branch. I invested no small amount of personal capital into the endeavor. But then he decided to run off after a discipline issue. I presume the miners have him hidden somewhere. Plenty of cracks on this old rock. But at this point, it's probably for the best.
Why would the miners hide him?
They were all devils. Red Devils. A UC Marine unit based here on Mars, though they were disbanded shortly after the Colony War. I presume a number of them served alongside Dr. Walker. Bonds forged in battle and all that.
Sorry, I'm seeing what time Jersey Mike's open. Okay. What sort of discipline issue are we talking here?
Dr. Walker decided to start brewing and selling his own pharmaceuticals.
Now that we've been
to our
talking about it, I'm hungry.
customers Below cost. Something his contract expressly forbade. As such, we requested our cut of the profits and began garnishing his salary.
Dick.
Perhaps a little too severely, but well within legal limits. It was around then that he ran off, abandoning his duty and his unpaid accounts.
I'll track him down.
That won't be necessary. The Trade Authority isn't interested in employing
Ooh,
someone
Smatteroomy.
so unreliable.
Gimme.
But we would like the money he owes us. If you can convince him to pay his debts, we'd be most grateful.
Just this one time? I am all too aware that once one starts doing favors for the Trade Authority, it can be difficult to stop.
Where was he last seen?
It is your choice, but be careful. Do not let him talk you into more.
Wonderful. I suggest paying a visit to the Sixth Circle, what I suppose is technically a bar on the lowest level of the city. If anyone knows where Percival is, the miscreants there would. But I would urge caution. They're not a group known for their hospitality.
Brian Eddy says, hey everyone, I need advice. Is it possible to filter materials from input links at outposts? I mix gas and metal in one input-output pair. So you don't, there's no manual filtering, but if you take the output of a cargo link and you put one into solid and one into gas and one into liquid, it will intelligently put the right mineral in the right container. So you don't need to do anything there. Yeah. So if you're shipping water and iron and you link the cargo link to solid and water, or solid and liquid, it will just put the water and the iron exactly where it needs to go. ITF says, I'm a gas container. You are full of hot air. Yes.
Broken Spear's upstairs. Go drown yourself there. This bar's for Devil's vets and their kin.
Sure, Master Bray. Easy now, I'm Vanguard. Heard you might know where Percival Walker is.
Doc Walker? You're barking up the wrong...
Andy, you. Why don't you come here and tell me what some Vanguard captain wants with Walker? Stray topsider wanders into my bar asking after a man like Percival Walker. Raises questions. What do you want with him?
Terrormorphs might be threatening the galaxy. I need Percival's help to stop them.
What? Someone give him the keys to a battle cruiser? Look, you can make up whatever crazy story you want.
Oh, he didn't believe us.
You should forget about Percival.
Lives could be at risk here. Just tell me where I can find him.
Stop. Even if I did know where he was, I'm not telling some stray I don't know from a... Huh. Maybe there is something you can do. Percival's got this debt put on him by the Trade Authority.
We've heard.
You make that go away, prove you're a friend of him and the rest of us devils, and... well, I'm always inclined to help a friend.
Can you tell me a bit about the Red Devils?
Red Devils were the meanest Marine unit the UC Navy ever had. Couldn't get in if you hadn't done at least one stint as a Martian Dusty. Made us tough, reliable. That's why they chose us as the handlers for the UC Xeno weapons. No other unit could handle that pressure. Percival, though, he wasn't a grunt like all of us. Science officer. Made sure the monsters behaved themselves around the devils, and didn't with everyone else. But it was those monsters that did us in. When the colony war ended and the armistice came down, everything associated with Xeno weapons got shelved. Red Devils included. Now they're just a memory.
Did you already do this conversation? We did. We're replaying this on our kind of big full base game 100% run. Anytime I see an option that kind of fleshes out the world for new viewers or people that haven't seen this before, I generally click those options, even if we've did them in previous runs. Yeah. You work directly with the Xeno weapons?
Me? Nah. Infantry officer. But my grunts deployed alongside the things. Never seen anything like it. Before or since. Monsters from the darkest corners of the Black, rampaging across the battlefield. And understand why they banned them. Brutal. Armistice hurt us more than most, but... wow. Wasn't all bad that came out of that agreement.
Dude, the lore in the faction quest is awesome. Let's see if I can get rid of the debt.
That's good to hear. Now, you want my opinion? Most straightforward way to take care of this debt would be to just saunter up to the Authority and pay him direct, if you've got credits to throw away. Of course, rumor is the Trade Authority keeps all their records and collections files on a central server inside their storeroom. If someone was to break in there and adjust Percival's debt to something a little more reasonable, say a few hundred credits, I'd be happy to cover the costs.
Crossing the Trade Authority could be perilous. There are real stakes here.
Now, what say
Never
you
found
get
those
out
stakes,
there and
and
help
I'm still
Dr.
hungry.
Walker?
Hey, you. Maybe a bounty hunter?
So this guy's quest is awesome, and we're gonna do it, but I wonder if we can hack the system to clear the debt and then give like this to Percival or something.
Heard you talk.
What if there's a better way we can
You're
do
going to
this?
help Dr. Walker?
I'm gonna try to. You know where I can find him?
Oh, no. I mean, I've got my suspicions, but look, you're planning to help Percival, right?
Yes.
Oh, good. Percival's a good guy. Listen, I know how you can do it without having to resort to any B&E. Aqueous hematite. Mars is full of it. People think it's just garbage, but Percival and I, we've been working on some projects in the deep mines. At least when he wasn't slaving away at his Trade Authority contract. But we stumbled on a way to make it useful and profitable. If you give our research over to Octai at the Trade Authority, it should more than cover Percival's debt. That guy's always looking for an angle.
What is it?
It's mostly iron and about 3 centuries of human water runoff, though only Percival would be able to tell you all the trace elements and whatnot. But it builds up around human settlements, and something about the Martian soil changes it, makes it into something new. And we think we found a use for it.
Why haven't you handed it over already?
Well, yeah. We were never able to finish the research. Spacers moved in and ran us out. Started setting up shop.
Oh, I know what comes next.
But if you can clear them out,
there it is.
I can walk you through how to finish the research.
There it is.
Then you can give it over to the Trade Authority. They'll get folks working in the deep mines again. Jobs come back, I become a modern-day folk hero. Then I don't have to sleep on an inflated spacesuit anymore.
Okay, where's the mine? Awful lot of work to avoid buying a pillow, but sure, I'll help.
Great, great. So access to the deep mines can be found outside the city. It's not far. Shouldn't even need to hop back in your ship. We'd set up right near the main drill. Taking out the spacer leader should get the message across to the rest of them to buzz off. Once you've managed that, phone up here on the comms panel, and I can walk you through finishing the research.
Awesome. Okay. And that's exactly what we do in just a little bit. So what I would normally do is I would probably play for like another hour and a half and then take off for an hour and a half before drop frames and then get on for drop frames. But what I'm going to do today is I'm going to go grab some food right now because I'm really hungry. And then I'm going to come back and we're going to just play Starfield right up to drop frames. So if you do want to hang with us, I will be raiding my alt channel, which will be playing some Baldur's Gate 2, and then we'll raid back here when I'm back. You can also, of course, grab the mobile app if that's easier or you want to do that. And I'll be back in like 45 minutes or an hour. It's not going to be very long. And we're going to go ahead and keep going from here because I want to keep making progress on the UC Vanguard quest. And it's going to be fun. All right, guys. See you in just a little bit. Thanks for being here.